It looks like when you got this idea, you immediately swung into action, Zishan.
Yes.
Correct?
Yes. Yeah.
Now, it's great to get ideas. It's a different thing to scale it. What did you learn about scale, Zishan?
Okay, I think scale comes much later, right? So that's when you have a lot of your business metrics right, and then you wish to scale. But once you get an idea, the first thing that you do, first physical thing that you do, and is to jump in and start working on your idea. And by working on your idea, try to be very frugal. Try to go out there and build the most, what we call as the most minimum viable product, right? The most basic version of the product that you can think of. Just Google how Flipkart looked when it launched. Just Google how WhatsApp was, how Facebook was, how all of these companies were, and you would be like, what the hell is this, right? How did they even launch with a product like this or a website like this? And there's this really cool saying by the founder of LinkedIn, and he says that if you're not embarrassed by the first version of the product that you have launched, then you have launched way too late. So even before we talk about scaling, the next step of the idea is to put it into action, put it into a prototype, put it into what we call as a minimum viable product, get it into the market as soon as possible. Even if it means that people might not like your product, even if it means that customers will hate you, right? But it's very important to get even your customers to hate you, because then you get the real feedback. You get what is it that is needed in the market right from the mouth of the customer, right? And that is all. And customer is always right. They are the ones who will tell you what is it that they want and what is it that that needs to be built. So before we even talk about scale, it's about making the MVP, getting into the market, getting your first 100 200 customers, taking feedback from them, and finally building things according to the feedback that you have gotten from the customers. Then you reach out to, let's say, your next 1000 2000 customers. You raise a little bit of funding or however you want to go ahead with that. And eventually when you reach the mark, if especially if you're a B2C company of 2000 paid customers, is when you can start saying that, hey, now I'm ready to scale. Whatever I've built makes sense. There are 2000 people out there using my product, buying my product, so on and so forth, right? So there you need to reach a particular level before you can get ready for scale. And you reach that by getting into building an MVP and go to market and so on and so forth.
Very nice. Very nice.